what do we have here? We got a box. Well, it's not a box, it's a package. We're gonna open it up and look and see what's inside, but I can't yet until I drop back and re-review this TS194 Twosun. And I got it a while back, and I think we did an unboxing on it, but if we didn't, it doesn't really matter. But I've been using this thing for a couple months now, and...
You did do an unboxing, but not just a while back, or a couple months ago. It was 9 months ago. And it's a TS194, not a TS1. Here's that unboxing from 9 months ago.
Oh, it's a Twosun, that's right. I remember that. Yep. Oh, I think I know which one it is now. Hopefully, it's a really cool one. Oh, yes. This one looks so cool. I've wanted this one for a long time, man. Wow, it's kind of a beast. It's kind of a chunk. Okay. All right. Let's get this guy under the microscope, so to speak. I'm going to try to reverse flick it right away. It's got a fuller, but it's not a super deep fuller. I'm hoping I can reverse flick it. Yes!
9 months later, now.
It's just getting a little more and more smoother every time I use it. Got a nice sound to it. Titanium. It's a little bit of a chunk. It's a little heavy. The fuller could be a little better to flick with. You can do it, but it's not the easiest. Back flipper is great. Works great. Let's see. Cutting geometry, it's a tiny bit fat behind the edge, but it's not bad. I mean, the look of it is hard to beat. That's definitely a cool looking knife. What it has is a liner lock that's like a separate piece that's bolted in. Let's see, can we see where it's bolted in? Boy, it must be bolted in with blind holes into this side of the frame. Yeah, I'm not sure. I had it apart, but I don't remember how the heck that thing went in. Pocket clip is great. It's got these ugly Twosun pivot collars that I could sand down and get rid of their dumbass logo. It's not a logo, it's just like Yin Yang China Twosun, bunch of frickin' words, dumb shit. They really missed out on a chance to do a front flipper on this. Would have been so easy to do, and they had plenty of room to have this part drop back a little further, put some jimping on it, bring it up to about here. You would have had a great front flipper. Oh well. D2 titanium. It's definitely milled out some on the inside to make it a little lighter, although it's still kind of a chunk. Yeah, it's definitely a nice one. Choke up position is great. Did I eke that out a little bit? I did. This wasn't quite this big. I've made this choil a little bit bigger so that my finger fit in. It was a little small.
For your big fat sausage fingers.
It was a little small originally. All right, so let's get this guy open. Let's open this guy up and make sure I don't cut into whatever's inside of it. It feels like it's a soft package, like a, okay. Let's paper towels. Oh, wrapped around a knife case. Oh, Knife Joy. I don't remember being from Knife Joy, but whatever, who cares? I think it's a Bestech, if I remember right. Yes! So we got let's get this Twosun out of the way, the TS194.
TS194.
This is the Bestech Rockface. It's kind of a strange name. Kind of a big, beefy chunker. That's the first thing that I notice is that the handle is a bit thick. Like here's that TS194 for comparison.
TS194.
Oh yeah, this sucker is thick as shit. Look at that. That is a fat daddy, man. Holy shit. Yeah, we could really do with some cutting these down a little bit and contouring them and making them a lot thinner. That is crazy thick on the handle there. Probably, I don't know, 0.6, 0.7 of an inch, something like that. Like a good bit thicker than half an inch. That's the first thing that comes to mind is this bitch is a bit too thick. It's a little bit on the thick side. Got a decent sound to it. Kind of a neat little thwack. I like the blade shape. Very cool. Very Wharncliffe-y. Kind of almost a cleaver Wharncleaver. But I think because of that action, more of a Wharncliffe. Might be cooler if it was a little more like that. But hey, it is what it is. There's no way I could ever change it and grind it down and make it look more pointy or anything. No. I probably won't though, because I think it looks neat.
You probably will. Because you can't help yourself. You have to mess with
The
things.
fuller is great. You can see the difference between these two fullers. This one has such a wide diameter to the cut that the top of it is kind of a slippery slope and it slips off. This guy is such a narrow and deep cut that it's got a great bit of friction there for you to reverse flick. It just, it's if you do any rock climbing, when you get a good handhold, they call it a warm fuzzy. And this thing is a warm fuzzy when you get your fingernail in there and reverse flick it. This one is a slippery shit that you feel like you might fall off the mountain with. So, great fuller. Very cool, kind of a charcoal gray coating on the blade. Very nice. It's D2. Obviously, it's the, what the hell do they call that? JADE G10. It's a little on the white side for JADE, though, so it doesn't quite have that nice green that some of the JADE has. That looks like steel liners, probably. Let's check it with a magnet and see. Yeah, steel liners, but they are nicely grayed, so they kind of match the blade. That's pretty nice. I like how they did that. The back spacer looks like black G10. Very nice fuller cut there. Not quite a finger, or sorry, very nice choil cut there. Not quite a finger choil, but definitely a great sharpening choil. It's way up past the plunge grind, so terrific. I really love the shape of it. It's got a really nice shape. The handle feels good, except it just kind of feels a little on the fat side. Pocket clip looks good. Ooh, very strong though. Let's see. Let's get these guys out of the pockets. Yeah, it works, but it could be a little less strong. So, not bad. Not bad. I think I like it. So, Bestech Rockface. That's the unboxing of it. We'll run it around, do some stuff with it. Boy, that is a sharp edge. Let's see. I'm going to cut a piece of paper with it real quick. Seems like she'd be real sharp. Oh, yeah. Yeah. She comes very sharp. It was supposed to be used, but I don't think it ever was. Might have been carried once or twice or something, but I don't think it was used. So, we're going to see what we think about the Bestech Rockface, and if we want to do a little modding as far as thinning out that very thick, those very thick scales. We'll see. I just wanted to drop this in there. I didn't mention it during the video. The lock access is excellent. Good job, Bestech, on that. Look at that. It's almost drop shutty after playing with it for a bit. And boy, that lock access is above average. Easy to get to. Doesn't hurt your thumb. Works great. So, that's it. Have a nice day.